Dang, boy.
I didn't
That's
think
one
God was
nice
bad.
looking chair you got there.
I can't let him die on me yet.
What?
I need to get more.
You can't let him die at
before his
all.
time runs out.
That's York, man. Or Zach, I guess now, but either way, that's my
Should we
dude.
look after him?
Better not let him die.
I gave him his meds and let him rest.
Let him rest where?
Also, what are his meds? Oh!
It happened to have a blanket and a pillow in it.
Oh my goodness.
But why?
Is that why it smells so bad in this freaking
Maybe
apartment?
he sleeps in the tub. I feel like I saw that once in some vampire movie.
Okay, that begs the question more than actually. What is in Zach's
I don't know
room?
what you're talking about. More importantly, how long has he been like that?
It's stage 4 cancer. He's had it for a while now.
No. I'm talking about his face.
What's
Looks
wrong with
as
his
white as a
face?
sheet. You can even see all his veins.
Oh. Yeah,
I've
he's
never
got
heard of any
cancer, dude.
side effect like that.
Really? I feel like I've seen people, like, what?
Now that you mention it, he started going really crazy around the beginning of December.
In what way?
Your body just starts deteriorating. What do you mean? I feel like that's exactly what happens during cancer.
This better not be another joke.
I wouldn't know.
Really.
I've never had cancer, but you know.
Before December, he always used to order delivery from a Chicago-style joint all the way up near Medford. But one day, he took one look at one of their trademarked red boxes and totally lost it.
Wait, how long had he been ordering the red box before he decided, you know, this is too much
At the
red?
pizza boy and chased him away. Next thing I know, I see him toss the pizza box out his window.
Well, that's just littering.
Do you think that's when his fear of red began surfacing more prominently?
Beats me. I mean, there isn't a better Chicago-style pizza place that delivers around this area. How could someone give up on that just because they don't like the box?
He really doesn't like red, dude, and for good reason. You know, if there was ever
serious?
anyone
Even a
who I'd
fraction of that
understand
story?
not liking red, it's that man.
The
I believe
letter
the
that
whole
was delivered to
story.
me bore the Clarkson symbol. A postcard
He's going
decorated
through a
with
hard
dragon
time, Aaliyah. Maybe you should give him a
mark of the Clarkson
break.
family. A single sheet of paper ordering me to investigate the Clarksons. And
Oh my god, there's so much to inspect now. Jesus. There's a lot to look at.
So many
Aaliyah's got
records.
a mouth to run right now.
I guess it doesn't matter what kind of person you are. Everyone loves some kind of music.
Okay, Timo, stand
That's one of the reasons why music
alone.
is so powerful.
What are you gonna say about his record
Who collects
collection?
vinyl in an age like this when you can stream just about anything?
I'll be honest. You know, I'm not
Morgan's
hating
got
on.
refined taste.
I'm not hating on records
really
in
think
any
so?
format whatsoever. You know what I mean? Enjoy whatever
Even
you
I thought they
enjoy.
were cool back when the
But I
vinyl
am gonna
revival first
say,
started. But now,
CDs
suburban mall has its own
have
vinyl shop
way
right next to the
higher
novelty
quality, if I recall correctly.
point,
And also,
it's
you can
become a
just put
solid
it in
component of
literally
modern
almost
snobism,
anything
which only
and
makes them
listen
that
to
much
it.
more uncool.
The same thing that I feel about
People who know
Blu-rays.
nothing about real
DVDs
music
are
buying them up
infinitely
just so they can
superior.
decorate their walls with cute album art.
That's probably true, though.
How do
Excuse me?
Oh shit! Sorry, damn it!
You're
I didn't mean
like
to. I didn't mean to go
IBS.
past.
You keep flaring up at the worst times and there's no end in sight.
Oh my
When
god!
you're alone with Morgan, it's just an all-out war zone.
I've had some pretty shitty comparisons made
We're in
about
the
me as a
middle of a
person.
very
I've never
important
been compared to
investigation right now.
IBS, my man. You
Don't you
just hit
think
me
we ought to
deep,
take it
or her deep,
seriously?
I guess.
To me, it just looks like you're putting yourself under a lot of stress for no good reason.
No, that's
Why
valid.
can't you know, show a little humanity once in a while?
I
Does
will
one
say
need
this:
humanity in
it's
order to track
never
down
chill
criminals?
to just shit on a thing. You know what I
Yes,
mean? You could at least
one
give
does.
constructive criticism
Or at
as
least
to
I
like
do.
why you don't like the record
Well, I
thing.
don't.
But she just called everyone who buys them snobby and shitty and hipsters, basically. She was just like, all these fucking hipsters
on,
keep buying them. They don't even know anything
I'm your
about music.
partner, aren't I? For a few days, at the very least. I'm your invasive partner who has a passionate relationship with pizza, right? Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy?
Yeah, she does seem to
No,
hate
Aside
everything.
from Nietzsche, that is.
You know, I'd really rather not.
You really gotta quit bringing up the Nietzsche thing,
Why do you
alright?
always have to be so withdrawn?
I can't help it if there's certain things I don't like.
No, come on. There's got to be some kind of music you enjoy.
I was gonna say, there does
This
seem
is
like
good chance
a
to
lot
teach me a bit
of
about
things that
pizza.
you dislike, though. It's not certain things. It's like you dislike just about everything,
I
and then
said
like
no.
one thing.
Do you like Justin Bieber?
Too cute. Not my type.
Drake?
I've only ever listened to the hooks.
Well then, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry.
All right, I'm sorry, Simon, but at this moment in time, I don't like
Hell no.
you
Am I
or your
dumb
music
now?
taste. Is that your music taste, dog?
Well then, what do you like?
Ugh.
I didn't hear a single metal
I
album
have
and
to
all
tell
that.
Yes.
Yes,
you do.
yes, I want to know as well. I swear to God, she's like, I like Bach.
Pink Floyd.
No, that's valid.
No way. You're a prog rocker?
No wonder you're so fucking
Who turned you on?
snooty.
Your dad?
As far as I can remember, I've loved prog rock ever since I was born. That's just how music works, right? I mean, The Wall is by far my favorite album.
I'll be
Even to
honest,
this
Since
day,
You're
I
Born
find it
is
hard to believe that he
crazy.
made that in the 70s.
Only because like I can't imagine a child, like a
sounds
young child,
completely fresh
genuinely
and new.
enjoying
As if it was just released yesterday.
a lot of the Wall album. Don't get me wrong, great album. It's a real piece of like musical
No, I was just thinking, I wish Morgan could have
fascination. I don't know what else you would call it. It's like, it's very interesting.
Don't you dare.
It
tell
set the
him.
stage for a lot of musical artists after it, but dude, to listen to that as like an 8-year-old, I'd be like, damn. A lot of it's really just it'd be like kind of the same thing as a child being like, you know what I really like? I really like
All
the
pizzas are created equal. He's got some nerve. He's making fun of
I
me.
really like the Talking
he
Heads. Well,
is.
actually, no, I could see kids liking Talking Heads. Who wouldn't like the Talking Heads? Kids being like, I like
Hey,
The
Elena,
Cure.
sorry
I'd
about
also be
before.
like,
I went a little overboard.
and I like The Cure, but like for a small
are you
child being
talking
like,
about?
I like The Cure, I'd be like, whoa.
Okay. Chicagoans all love deep dish pizza. We can't live without the damn stuff. I admit it. That's why I always get so emotional whenever we talk about pizza. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It had already left my mind.
Well, good. Pizza should always be a
Just
peaceful
really a
dish,
bunch
no
of
matter what's
slow,
going on.
old ass progressive music that
By the
is
way,
like, damn.
Do you eat hot dogs?
To be
Why
fair,
do
I
you
also,
wanna know?
maybe I just have ADHD and I can't focus on
Just
things
tell
like
me,
that for
do you
too
eat-
long of a time.
Every now and then, yes.
I mean, shit, I'm going to
Okay,
say 90% of the
so what do you
music
put
that
in
I
hot
enjoy now, I thoroughly enjoy
What is
because
this?
how
personality test?
different sounding it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a
No,
whole lot of
nothing
other
of the
bands
sort.
that sound like The Cure.
You see, the thing is, we Chicagoans are very tolerant when it comes to pizza preferences. But hot dogs?
Not a whole
Oh,
lot of bands. Well,
that's
actually,
a
there's a
different
whole
story.
lot of bands I feel like that base themselves off of sounding like Fugazi, but
Meaning,
whenever they
I
were
just
coming
can't
out,
stand those
not the
people who put
case.
ketchup on their hot dogs.
huh?
Oh, there's ketchup, mustard, relish, onions.
Mustard is the only condiment that people should be allowed to put on their hot dogs.
No, you're
Anything
wrong.
else is heresy.
You're 100% wrong because onions go on hot dogs.
And yet,
Shit,
look
maybe
at our world
jalapenos
today.
if you're
Do
feeling
you
frisky.
know how many people are out there dripping ketchup all over their Franks? I mean,
No, it's
let's think
ketchup,
about it.
mustard,
What
onion,
is ketchup? Exactly.
relish,
Ketchup is a condiment
jalapenos
meant
if you're
for
feeling
French
wild.
fries, right?
No.
It was never meant to be an accessory for hot dogs.
I'm trying to think about what other things you put
out of
on
the
a french fry. Shit, I've had some barbecue sauce with some french fries
You
before,
got a hot
man.
dog, you use mustard. It's an unspoken rule. So, Aaliyah, lay it
Although
on.
I am trying to think. Oh, you use mustard on tons of
Are
other
you one
things,
of
by the
those
way.
degenerates who puts ketchup
Oh,
on
because
their
I will
hot
say,
dogs?
okay, here's what you don't put ketchup on, dude. I had
I
friends,
do.
multiple friends growing up who would make like ham sandwiches and stuff and they'd put ketchup on there with it. Nah, that shit.
I
That
put
shit
ketchup
was
on my hot dogs.
baffling.
Of course I do.
No. Well, this partnership isn't gonna last
Like,
long.
I'm sorry. Something about
You
the thought of
definitely
ketchup
convinced me
on
of
white
that.
bread is. Ooh.
Oh yeah? Well, good.
Ketchup on
moment we
white bread
started
is a
this
sin.
investigation, I always assumed it
Unless
would be a
you're using
one-time
white
only
bread as the
thing.
bun for a hot dog because you're broke as hell, which was me a couple years ago. Fair, to be fair. Let's see which one sets it off. Okay, so that wrapper is the thing that'll progress the
Judging
story.
from what he's told me so far, my fairy isn't his chess partner. That being fulfills a different role within him.
Yeah,
So who's he
he's
playing
asleep
against
in the
then?
bathroom now. Why can't you
Who
look
would
in
be a
his
good
room?
match for him?
Himself, but even higher. He moves a piece, he rips the joint, he goes
That
in,
chessboard
moves
is
the
too
piece,
bubbly.
waits about 30 minutes, and then he moves the other piece, you know what I mean?
I don't know why, but it just does.
The sober self versus the
Do you
intoxicated
really think he was
self.
playing chess
Which
all
one will
by
come out on
himself?
top?
I don't know. I definitely think it's possible.
How?
Maybe he's remembering the strategies an old friend of his used to use. If it's someone he played for years, he's probably capable of recreating their playing style.
I don't know anyone that
And
he ever
besides,
played chess with in
Morgan's
the
beaten
story.
Grandmaster before.
What?
You know that, right?
I read about that in the Greenvale report.
Oh, yeah, never mind. We played like chess for a total of 3 minutes and it wasn't even actually
Even a computer
chess.
can play chess these days, right? I'm sure that a grandmaster level player would
We
have
moved
no
Usher's
trouble emulating
pieces
someone else's
to
strategy.
break the code to get into the back room or whatever at the hospital.
Whose chess strategy?
And then I guess
is
we
he
did tell
emulating?
him what move to make against the computer. But outside that, bro, we never played chess. You know what I mean? What a weird detail to bring up.
He's got
Is that the
films from every
Grandmaster that he's
genre you
talking
could
about
possibly
beating?
think of, but only movies from the 80s. I've never met such an exclusive film collector.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I mean, there are some good movies from the 80s, don't get me wrong, but not my favorite era of
Aaliyah.
film.
Getting curious now, huh?
I'm a real big
Here,
fan of
I'll
like
find one of my favorites. for
mid
you.
90s to late 2000s. It's like in that 15-year period right there. It's just where all my favorite films came out.
How about this one? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Is that the
It's a
80s?
fantasy movie that mixes real actors with cartoons.
Well, guess what? I've been proven
using
wrong.
What we'd call CG these days, I guess.
Yeah, I know that one.
Because Who Framed Roger Rabbit
It's
is
the one
incredible.
where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the cartoon
No,
characters, right?
that's fucking Space Jam, you dirty asshole.
What?
I cannot believe
No,
that you just said
that's
that.
Space Jam.
And that movie kind of
It's not even the
sucks.
same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
And isn't very good.
Whatever. Either way,
He
I'm
was
not
genuinely
watching it.
one of the worst acting performances I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even
Fine
kidding.
by
It's
me.
baffling how poorly he
You know,
does
you're
in that
really
movie.
lacking in the cute department.
And to be fair, at the time, you know, he was like one of the
Is
only
that
ones to
supposed to
be
be an
doing
insult?
that. To come
No,
out and be like,
not at
hey,
all.
look at me, I'm doing
just
an
trying to
acting
help you
thing,
turn
blah,
a
blah,
new
blah, but I'm
leaf.
not really an actor. So, like, you know, he
I'm
got
your
away with it because he was the
invasive
first of his
partner,
kind, but
remember?
holy shit, if you go back and you watch it, it's just like,
Why do you care
Damn.
so much? I like myself.
oh
just
no,
the way I
Bugs,
am.
they done took our friends. We gotta save them.
No. Wrong
Not to
answer.
mention, and then you pair that kind of attitude with the Looney Tunes who are
I
going
think
off the
you could
walls and
use a
being all
little
batshit.
more
It's
softness,
very,
you know what I
very
mean?
apparent.
That would definitely make it easier for people to help you out, you know. You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots.
Yeah, you know, like when people find out a super serious politician is actually a huge comic book nerd. You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
Well, I don't. End of story.
Hey, uh-oh. The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
She's like super into online video
What do you
games.
mean?
That's what it
I
is.
just said I don't.
No, you know what? Not online
You
video games.
definitely
She's super
do.
into like extreme simulators where
Well,
she's like
what is it?
managing giant
Come on, I gotta
graphs
know.
and just entire screens of menu that are like all aimed towards making things as perfect as possible inside of the thing that she's whatever
A
she's
soft spot?
simulating, bro.
Ugh.
She's
He
playing
doesn't
like
even understand the
multi-coon,
first
but
thing
she's got
about
it
me.
down to like an extreme science. An extreme science.
Ready to spill the beans, Aaliyah?
I'm afraid of thunder.
Is that her soft spot? Being afraid of thunder?
Happy now?
That was an easy one. I was gonna say, to be fair, yeah, she lost her parents in a hurricane. That's kind of a valid thing to be afraid of. I'd be afraid of storms in general.
Good. Now let's get back to the investigation.
No. Hold on. Now that I think about it,
You know, growing up, I used to be
doesn't
actually
really
genuinely
qualify as a
horrified of
soft
all forms of, well, and to be fair,
what
to
I'm
an
looking for is
extent,
more
I'm still not a big fan of heavy storms.
horrible.
But I don't think anyone is. I mean, I like it whenever it rains and stuff, you know what I mean?
You know,
But
something
once
that
the
would make you
wind starts
blush.
picking up and shit like
There's
that,
gotta
it's
be
just,
something.
ooh. That's a little scary. Mother Nature is horrifying as hell.
Please, I'm
Just
begging
real
you.
severe storms are terrifying in certain aspects. I
I
remember
love
being a
koalas.
child and actively being afraid of hurricanes because I didn't understand how that shit worked, you know what I mean?
They're just so cute.
And
I
I'd
can't
be
resist them.
convinced that eventually I would just like have
I
a
need to
day
do
in
is
my
look at a
life where
picture
a
of
flood
one
would come
fuzzy
through
wuzzy
and
swim all
just
over me.
take me and my home away. You know,
Where
and
the
then I
way they
hit like
look, the
the
shape,
second
the
or third
color of
grade
their
and they're
fur,
like, oh yeah,
even down
hurricanes
to how
happen
they
whenever you
only
like
eat
live next to a coast and
eucalyptus.
blah blah. And I was like, oh thank God. And then my teachers were like, now tornadoes
I
on
just
the
love
other hand,
everything about them.
that shit'll happen to us frequently. And
Once
I was
get
like,
some time off,
oh.
I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real. That's one of the top 5 goals.
Oh,
on my
and
lifetime
earthquakes. Used to be
to-do
real
list
big,
right now.
big time afraid of having an earthquake. Never had an earthquake where I live. It's never
This
happened. I
conversation
don't
never
think that it could
happened, is that
happen.
understood?
And I'm thankful for that. I remember reading a book about, what was that? It's like the San Francisco earthquakes or whatever from a long time ago. There's like a
Professor
little
R, the
book
mother of this evil powder, is
about
dead and
some
gone.
Asian family living
why
through
are
the
her
San
demon
Francisco
seeds still being
earthquakes
passed
back
down?
in whatever time of those real serious ones
This drug
happened.
has already taken
And
so
that shit
many
made it
lives
even
and
worse,
more
where I was
abandoned
just like,
people.
I don't want to go anywhere that can have earthquakes,
has
because
to
if
be
I got caught
stopped.
in this shit, I don't know what I would do. I'd panic and die.
So, why did you decide to take this case?
Get caught in some falling rubble.
Because it's my job.
Wouldn't even be, I mean, it would be my fault, but ooh.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here. You've got way too much emotion invested in this. Some kind of special emotion. There's no use trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how to see through lies. I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little? I didn't manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. And
Ugh.
besides,
Simon, sometimes you just say shit that makes me dislike you as a character. Sometimes
we're
I'm on
gonna
your
be
side.
tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause.
See, and then you say cool lines like that, where it's like, oh, this guy is
That way,
chill.
At least I can back you up when you need me to.
There exists in the world a single path along which no one can go except you.
Also love the idea that this
Whither
dude
does it
genuinely
lead?
finds himself
You don't
extremely
ask,
handsome.
Go along it.
Which, I mean, hey,
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this?
self-positivity goes a
Come on.
long way in the world, you know what I'm saying? But,
I
like,
have a little brother. After overdosing on a
he's
certain
starting to
drug,
cross the
he's gone
line
into
into
rehab.
up his own ass.
He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations.
Is this why
He
you don't
can't
like the
tell if
weed
he's
that
dead or alive.
much?
If this is reality or if it's all a dream.
Why she's so
Sang Rouge.
extremely against drugs?
That's right.
Oh, and Sang Rouge did it to
The
him.
doctor
Sang Rouge
can't
is still
tell what's
around.
causing this
Sang Rouge.
condition, so they can't treat him.
See, and now that's crazy because we are so far into the future past the Greenvale case, and we took down
He just
Kaysen.
told me to prepare for the possibility.
I still want to
that I
know
may never get my brother
what the
back.
FK is that sent her this
This was his.
secret info,
I bought it for him after he graduated high school and found a job.
telling
Never got a
him or
single
telling her to
chance to
go
wear it,
and
though.
look into this specific case.
Someday, I believe that he'll get better. And I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
Better not be Forrest Kaysen. I'll kill his ass again. I
So
swear to
you think
God,
that
he
if we
already
nab
took
the
someone
person
important
behind all this,
to York one
we may
time, bro.
figure
He's
out
not
how
gonna
to
get it
conquer
a
the
second
addiction.
time.
Right.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Hell
know.
no.
But I can't just sit around and do nothing.
I'm sorry to tell you, but
He's the
this
only
San
family
Rouge
I
drug
have
is
in the
made
entire
from the
world.
deadliest little red seed of all
What about your
time.
parents?
He's probably just gone
When
permanently,
I was only
Aaliyah.
13, Katrina took him, leaving my 7-year-old brother and I behind.
Oh, no, and that's like the last of her family, too. Yeah, Simon, you already know this, too. I don't know why you asked about her
It's
parents.
fine.
She's literally
Already
told you
dealt with
about
my
it. I'm
past.
assuming that this is written in a format of
Now I'm just
maybe
working as
not
hard as I
everyone
can
wants to
complete the
listen to
duty I've been
all of
given.
these things that they have laid out available for you to listen to,
Yeah.
but now it just kind of comes across as weird because they definitely
Hey,
went onto a long
Agent
spiel
Jank.
about her parents already.
I just want to double check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom.
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom then. Just like I thought.
Why don't y'all just go in there? It's a door.
Are you serious about this?
Like, he could easily lean over that couch, pull that doorknob down, and just pop the door open a little bit and just peek in.
Now you're having second thoughts?
However, I'm very horrified that inside we will find a little
Well, not
rooted
exactly.
red body, just like in the first game.
Then what?
I understand how you feel, but he's got an incurable disease. And he used to be one of us.
So? The truth he's given us so far could all be completely fabricated.
Or it could all be completely
He's
true.
a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty.
Jesus, you make him sound like a Reddit moderator's wet dream.
That's
I'm
what
like,
they told me
you
at
gotta,
Quantico, at least.
you gotta quit describing
Over
him like
and
this. That's
over again.
fucking
I had to
Francis Zach
listen to him
Morgan.
talk about how no one could ever replicate the kind of work he did.
And what if it's true?
Let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman.
What the fuck?
It looked like the face of a killer who's been possessed by death.
Why she gotta say this kind of stuff? That's so mean.
Patricia
I thought he
Clarkson
was gonna be
here,
in the corner right
in
there.
the next room, only a single wall away from us.
Okay, I don't think that's
14
right at
years,
all.
He went back to Lucare, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here. He's trying to complete something big right now. Something that's deeply connected to Saint Rouge.
I don't think that's correct at all. Now, I think that that insinuation is completely false, Aaliyah. I think that you're just making bullshit up. Guess who's out of the bathroom? Are we in his room?
What is all this?
Oh no. Well, at least it's not a real body. He's still trying to solve the case. But what's under that blanket? You better show me what's under the blanket. Oh no, isn't letting me oh. No, it's one of those things. It's locked me in. I can't move any direction except for forward.
Pictures of people from Lucare.
You're gonna tell me that this
This wall's
master of
dedicated to
perception,
Green
Aaliyah, is not looking under the blanket that has a big ass bump under her, under it
All
right now?
deceased have been.
The covers clearly have something underneath them, and she's just completely ignoring it.
Sheriff Melvin Woods.
Candy Woods, is that his wife that we saw at the end of the other episode where we were like, oh my god. Do it. Do it. Do it. Pull it back. Pull back the blanket.
Lise Clarkson?
Ah.
Where's Patricia?
Told you Patricia wasn't in here. Oh god, York is there. Zach is there. Ooh.
That's our altar. What are you doing?
Oh god. Oh god. Zach, please don't look like that, man. You're freaking me out even. What? Is it going to shoot us back in time now? It's not going to show us the conclusion to that? Of all times? Oh my god, dude. I'm riveted by the current day story and you're taking me out of it. Man. This game's pacing is bizarre as all hell. Genuinely, it baffles me at certain times. At least we'll get some actual gameplay back, though. I'll be honest, man. I get real sleepy sometimes just sitting there watching them talk. Like, it might as well just be a super long cutscene. I almost feel like they just integrated the whole look around and inspect and all that kind of shit just to be like, well, we didn't want to put in like a 45-minute cutscene. So instead, we just let you click buttons on a screen, kinda. Whoa, what's up with the veins on him? What is happening here?
York! Agent York!
Am I in that little red room dream world?
Agent York! York! Agent York!
I hear you. Shut the fuck up. I heard you the first time, Patricia.
Hey! Agent York!
He doesn't
Agent
even
York?
know the significance of these seeds yet.
Hey! Hey, Agent York.
Whoa, Patricia grown up.
You're Lise Clarkson.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit, dog.
What's wrong? You're acting weird.
Weirder than usual at that.
Sorry, Patty, I'm fine now.
Gotta buy me
More
a new
importantly,
brand of cigarettes. These are
red
doing my
seeds come
brain
from
in.
some kind of plant that grows around this area?
There's
I
lots
don't
of
know.
big ass red
What do I look
trees.
like, a botanist?
We've seen several of them around town.
This
I'm
isn't
just
your
saying.
average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has been busy eroding the beast's power from within. And now, the very thing that once fortified this town is polluting it with putrid gas and rotten marrow. Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
Well, I hope not, considering there's a whole ass chapter 4. Search for more clues here? Okay. Let's see. What's over here?
Did you notice anything strange before your daddy went missing? Did he seem different from usual, or say things that didn't make sense?
No, it was the same as always. We talked a lot. I reckon he was in a better mood than usual. Almost even too talkative.
Zach, she's putting on a...
Damn it. I didn't mean to cut that off. I just wanted to get this item. What is she putting on, York? Tell me. Am I... Okay, I am allowed to go in here. I was gonna say, so did we just completely not see any of these red seeds before? Inspections start. Alright. Let's see. Flat stone.
There's a flat, evenly weighted stone here.
Someone was
Bet you
skipping
could use this
rocks.
to score an amazing stone skipping record. Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this investigation, Zach.
Yeah, no, we've already done that as well. Oh, shit. Alright, cut grass is
all
important.
Missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cutaway. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone.
Oh, okay,
That's why
because she didn't want it
ended up discovering
blocking she didn't want it blocking the area. I was about to say, I was like, why? What's the point in that? How is the red seed not one of the most
There's some
important
decomposing
parts?
cloth here. We saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation. They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that? This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court.
He's like, I don't give a shit about the legal process.
These
Bridge
beams
girder.
have a very unique shape to them.
Oh my god, they do. They've got the fucking tree
One
symbol.
straight support in the center, reinforced by V-shaped columns coming up diagonally.
Of course. How did I not see before? The bridge girders, the same shape as the tree symbol from the first game.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with this case. Let's move on with the inspection, Zach.
Yeah, you'd like to think that, huh? I'm more baffled that he hasn't noticed the red seats yet. Yeah, they
We need to
should.
figure out what's going on with this altar before we focus on anything else. Isn't that right, Zach?
I thought that this was mainly about San Rouge, man. Like, am I crazy?
Zach, this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots.
Oh my god, that's gotta be Avery,
Yes,
right?
I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patty and I left our own set of prints here too.
Never mind, they're
But how do you
what's-his-face's
explain the set
boots.
that's inside the yellow tape.
That is a good point. Well, actually, you know, I could explain it because the yellow tape probably wasn't here whenever he initially walked up and found it. This was put up by the police afterwards.
This altar is covered in burn marks, but there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary? It'll just end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this. In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here. And that's enough for me.
In other words, we were dealing with a firebender, someone who has the will and ability to control that of pyrotechnics.